going to show you like on a daily basis like what kind of food we would eat. I'm from the region of Gujarat, which typically has very dry sort of curries because we like to eat the curry very vegetable, vegan based, and then we have some yogurt on the side to give it that moisture. To start off, we will have one of these masala dabbas, and this masala tin just makes it so useful when you're making curries to quickly whack everything in, so you're not looking through cupboards and trying to, you know, get different spices when you need them. Stuff I use every day is in here, so I will talk through what I keep every day, but that is my holy grail. That is definitely something that makes making curries very, very easy. And one thing I always do as well is make ginger and garlic, and I will blitz it in here. Ginger and garlic cloves, like that, equal measures, chop them up. Well, I don't even chop up the garlic, but a bit of the ginger, blitzer with a blade like that, blitz it up. I put a bit of water and a bit of oil in there as well to give it a sort of a nice paste consistency. And then I put it in one of these, and you know, a paste like that will last you in the fridge for about 10 days, even 2 weeks. If you've got some oil in there, or preserve it, it'll be fine. So whenever you want to make something Indian or Oriental, you've got ginger and garlic ready. So I definitely recommend doing that. You can also freeze it, put it in bags, freeze it. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to teach you today is the first curry my mom ever made. We call it a shak, like in Gujarati, we call it a shak. So she taught me how to make baked bean nushak. Now this is going to sound really funny, but yes, it's a curried tin of baked beans. I love it. Everyone that I know loves it. Everyone has their version of it. My kids love it. So I'm going to start with that first. I'm going to make a baked bean curry. And then I just did a fridge raid with everything that was in there. I found a beetroot. I grated the beetroot. I'm going to do a beetroot Sri Lankan sort of coconut style curry. And then finally I found some green beans, a few green beans lying around. There was broccoli from yesterday. It was just a stalk. I chopped up the whole stalk. There's some peas in there as well. So I'm going to make a sort of green shak, like a dry curry shak as well. So we've got 3 things going on there. The baked bean curry I'll do first. Again, with all my recipes, I'm glad that you guys have been saying they're so easy to follow. That is the main aim of this. They need to be easy. So let's switch this on, and we're going to go in with a medium heat. If you've got induction, then that's probably about a 7. And just some rapeseed oil, vegetable oil, sunflower oil, just a flavourless oil like that. And into the oil, what I want to do is crackle some mustard seeds, which is rye mustard seeds. And I'd say about, for 1 tin, about 1 teaspoon. And about half of cumin seeds, which is jeera. So they're the 2 main things that get used a lot in Gujarati cuisine, which is rye and jeera, which is mustard seeds and cumin seeds. Put them in, and what you're waiting for is that crackle. Once you get that crackle, I'm going to turn this up a bit just to make it a bit quicker. Once you get that crackle, should be happening soon, I'm going to go in with about 1 teaspoon of ginger and garlic. This doesn't really need too much, but yeah, 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic, because you want to cook out the rawness of this, because there's nothing worse than like raw garlic and raw ginger in a curry. So that's going to crackle any moment now. You can hear it sizzling. And once I get 1 rye, 1 mustard seed popping, then I know my oil is flavoured. The reason you're tempering is to make sure that you've got a base flavour, that the oil is tempered. So, nearly there. You can see that nearly there. Once it's about to pop, I'll put in the ginger and garlic in there. And that will take no time at all. I don't like to cook it too much until it's too brown, because then you're going to be burning the garlic. Turn that off the heat, and then go in with your baked bean tin. That's it. So you've tempered the oil, you've got the flavours of cumin, mustard seeds, and the oil. I'm just going to get a bit of water to get all the last remains of that in there. Put that back on the heat, and I'm not kidding, you're about 2 minutes away from this curry being done. I'll just show you. So at this stage, you have just the cumin seeds and the mustard seeds in there with the oil. Into that, now we go in with the spices. I'd say 1 teaspoon. This is used in a lot of our cooking. It's dana jeera, we call it, which is cumin and coriander grounded. You can buy it grounded ready. So 1 teaspoon of that goes in, and then half or actually about a quarter of turmeric. Such good antioxidant properties. It's an anti-inflammatory, really, really good for you. Because I'm making this for the kids, I'm not going to put any chilli in, they don't really like it with chilli, but you can just whack in a little bit of red chilli or some fresh green chilli. The baked beans already, as you know, come with a lot of sugar and salt, so all the hard work's sort of done for you. So I've just put those two things in, and just by crackling the cumin and the mustard seeds at the beginning, you've got yourself such a nice curry with the turmeric. It's already going quite yellow, and I will simmer that for about 2 minutes and then serve that with fresh chapatis. I am going to do a tutorial on fresh chapatis actually, but I can't do it today because I want to focus on actually making the dough from scratch, kneading it, all the techniques to making the perfect fresh chapatis that your mum would be proud of. But if you haven't got chapati dough, I'll show you other techniques as well. I want to do naan with you, so there's lots of other techniques as well. But using this crepe pan, I'm going to be working with Ignite soon, and they're doing this amazing cookware, and so I want to show you some of their cookware that produces amazing results. But for at the moment, that is your baked bean curry. I'll put a tiny bit of coriander in there as well to liven it up, and then, like I promised you, that was about a 3-minute curry. Turn that off, and there you go, a baked bean curry. Okay, the second curry I'm going to make tonight, the dry curry, is one of my favourites. Anything green, whack it in. I love something that's lots and lots of super greens. It just makes you feel like you're having lots of goodness in your tummy. So, going in with normal oil, sunflower rapeseed, whichever one. I've got my Masala Tin here. And again, it's the same kind of principle. I'm going to put in rye and guru, which is mustard seeds and cumin seeds. The mustard seeds always going first because they're going to sizzle first. So I want them to sizzle first, and then I'm going to go in with some cumin seeds. And just to recap what I've got here, it's just green beans. I have lots of green beans lying around. I've cut them into really like small little, are they cubes or are they just like little pieces that are the same size as like the peas? The broccoli, I had broccoli lying around, but the stalk, not actual broccoli, just the stalk of the broccoli. And I've got spring onions and some chilies in there. So anything green will work in here. Any sort of green vegetables you have will work in here. I particularly like green beans and peas together. So once this is sizzled, and we also get our ginger garlic ready. So that's sizzling, and then I'm going to go in with some cumin seeds. There we go. And you can hear that nice sizzle. And then once that's sizzling, you can just put in all your veg. And it is a real sort of, it's like a stir fry, it's like an Indian stir fry. Just chuck it all in and let it do its thing. There we go. All the peas, broccoli, stalks, and green beans, because that's what I had. You can put anything you want. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. And I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Stir that. And just take it off the heat while I add in my spices. And for this one, it's going to be 2. You can see that. It's going to be 2 heaped Cumin and Corrinader ground, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and that's it for now. And I'm going to put in some salt. It does take quite a bit of salt. And then we stir that together, and then what I'm going to do with that is cover and let it cook, and that will take about, I'd say, it'll take about sort of 15 minutes to be nice and soft and all the spices to have cooked out, all the rawness to be cooked out. And if you like at this stage, you can put in just a little bit of water as well, just a tiny bit. There we go. Just so that it doesn't stick. And we'll check on that in a minute. So let me just cover that one. And I will do my second one. I'm going to do a beetroot curry now. which is like a Sri Lankan style. It's lots of coconut and curry leaves, and it's a completely different flavour to this one. So I've cooked a baked bean curry, which was like saucy. This one has got more undertones of coriander, cumin and the chilli, but my beetroot curry is going to be more milder with the coconut milk in there as well. So I'll get a pot, and with Sri Lankan cooking or any sort of like coastal cooking, it's really nice to use coconut oil. So this is pressed coconut oil. This is lovely. So go in with sort of 1 teaspoon coconut oil, really good for you. And into that, Sri Lankans use a lot of curry leaves. Now mine were just going really dry at the bottom of the fridge. Even dried, they're fine, but you can freeze them. If I caught it early enough, I would have frozen them. So curry leaves you can get, like Waitrose are doing them, even like Sainsbury's, all the supermarkets are now doing curry leaves, otherwise it's the Asian stores. But there we go, the coconut oil is melting. And to that I'll go in first with mustard seeds. They use a lot more mustard seeds in Sri Lanka than they do cumin. So I'm going in with mustard seeds, let that crackle. As soon as that's crackled, then I'm going to put in my curry leaves. And for the beetroot, it was 1 fresh beetroot, because that's all I had lying around, and I grated it. And then I've just chopped a green chilli in there as well, so I've got grated beetroot in there, which is going to go in my curry. Very good for you, beetroot. It's one of my favourite root vegetables. I'll say it's just so earthy, lovely flavour. You can do so much to it. So now you can hear that sizzling. Chuck that in and kind of stand up a bit, because it does tend to splutter quite a lot. But again, all you're doing there is flavouring that oil. With this one, they don't really use garlic as much in Sri Lankan cooking. They use more ginger. So I am just going to grate in some fresh ginger. So I'd say that was about sort of a thumb size, about 2 centimetres. And then into that, that's how it should look, sizzling. Ginger, curry leaves, and some mustard seeds. And into that, we're going to put, it smells so good right now. It really smells like coastal with all the, because it's got the coconut oil in there. So once you've got that all in there, mix that together. And Sri Lankan curries don't really take very heavy spices like the ground coriander and cumin, like the Gujarati curries do. I'm going to flavour this more with some turmeric and a little bit of Garam Masala. And that's it. It's a very different flavour to the Gujarati curry, and that's what I like to do. If I do 2 or 3 curries, I'm known for doing 1 or 2, like one salty one dry one. But over here, now turn that down. And then just the top part of the coconut milk where it's really creamy, I like to put in 1 tablespoon of the creamy part and 1 tablespoon of the water. Actually, let's do 2 there because that's quite a bit. So mix that together, and that's going to simmer such a nice colour. So you'll get to that sort of consistency. There we go. And then you're going to finish that off with some fresh coriander leaves and a bit of salt in there. Oh, I've got salt in here. Just remembered. This is not a good top for cooking. And then cover that. And it doesn't need long. It does cook really quickly because you've grated it. So I'm going to cover that with, oh, there it is. And leave that for about 10 minutes or so. So that won't take long. And then taste it for seasoning. I did put green chilli in there, but if you want to put some red chilli powder, you can as well. But that's how simple that is. It's more like a sort of side accompaniment salad dish. So you've got the beetroot curry, you've got the green beans. I'll show you how that's going along. There you go. That's about another 10 minutes away, I'd say, because there's quite a lot of cooking of the vegetables going on there. And then once that is done as well, both of them will be garnished with some coriander, like that. So Those are your 2 curries, full of colour and nutrients. They're really, really good for you. And I'd serve that with some fresh chapatis and some yogurt on the side as well. Some natural yogurt, so that way it doesn't feel too dry, gives it the freshness. And some rice and maybe some dal as well. And salad, so you've got a whole sort of thali there.